Hey everyone, and welcome to another MiniVerse Make It Mini food video. This one is the Diner Series 2, so it's got the little ramen noodle bowl on it. So if you're ever curious of which ones these come in, this is the one they are. So I'm going to get these open and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so here they are opened up. I'm just going to randomly pick one of the two. I have no clue what's inside here. I'll throw that over there. We'll get rid of all of our little papers. We'll keep the instruction book over here. Yeah. And we always get a table. Here's the little, must be a drink of some kind. Get a little table you can pop in here. This also pops into that, that ball, but I can never get it to work, so I never put it in there. So let's look through this and get our utensils first. Here's our utensils. Always do the utensils first because I just think it's a little easier to open these because they tend to get lost. Okay, I've got a little cake or pie cutter, and that's it for that. And they always give them with the tweezers and the little ball for the top of the dome, so that always comes in there. Okay, so this is the cake. Looks like a ladyfinger cake or something. Okay, that's cool. They have ladyfingers all around it. I don't know what kind of cake it actually is. Raspberries? Looks like raspberries. That's all that's in there. Okay, that's like a ribbon. It's like a ribbon or something you put around the cake, I guess? I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to tie that because my fingers will never tie that. Oh, I can see it right on top. Well, a version of it is the picture right on top. Okay, this is a little cake stand. Nothing else. And this is your resin, and it's some kind of glaze. Vanilla frosting or glaze or something like that. So let's see what this looks like. This looks very similar to, it looks similar to that one, but that's not it. That is the tiramisu. Okay, here it is. It's the berry charlotte. And yeah, it has a bow around the edges. So, okay, so how do we make this thing? We scoop out it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to scoop out the stuff in the top of this, stick our berries in there, and then put it in the UV light or put it out in the sun for like 10 minutes, and you're done. So that's really straightforward. So the hardest part is going to be, for me, is going to be that ribbon, because that ribbon is going to be tough. Let me get this tape. Sometimes it comes right off, and sometimes I have to fight with it. So it's, I'll turn that upside down. Maybe it'll make it a little easier. Okay, our cake. I have found with most of these cakes, if you go ahead and put this back on, although this one's I don't think is going to be too bad because I'm not decorating around it. But if you do like this, it gives you something to grab onto so you can carry it outside. This one doesn't have icing on the edges, so it's going to be, you can just pick this one up, but I have found that this makes life so much easier. And then this is just going to go on your cake stand like that. And then I may need that to scoop out the vanilla. And let's open our berries. It looks like it's all one kind of berry, and it sure looks like it's raspberries to me. Sometimes the hardest part is getting the little container open. There we go. I'll probably just not dump them, but probably just dump them in there because there's not like it's not like we're being really fancy with this part. We're not icing a cake or anything. We're really just pouring it on there more than anything. Okay. This is not going to be a spatula you keep. You're not going to keep this spatula, so you can just kind of make a mess with it. It doesn't really matter. Might be able to get a little bit more out of there. Yeah, there's a little bit more in there, but I don't know if I'm going to sit here and fight with it. Try to get the last few drops out. So I really just want to spread this up to the very, very edge. Tell you what, that just made a mess. I'm probably not even going to have that in the picture. So just know that this frosting may or may not be in the picture. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to throw this in my little garbage pile, and I'll wipe this off the best I can. And I'm going to put the lid back on, because you know what I'm going to end up doing? I would end up sticking my finger in that, or my arm in it, and just making a mess. So I will put it in the picture. But okay, so now we can just basically take our berries and just sprinkle them on the top. If you were a master baker, a decorator, you would place these individually one at a time. But since we are not decorators, we're just gonna drop them wherever they fit. You'd probably have them all pointing in the same direction, you know, like all the points up, whatever. Real people don't do that. Just decorators. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let me get this going, and then we'll open the next one and see what it is. Okay, so I've got that under the UV light. Let's do this one. Okay, so you got your table again. It is supposed to be like a diner, you know, where you have stuff on your table for display. You'd run out of room if you were to display everything on a table, though. I can just tell you that right now. Unless you have a lot of cabinet space or something. Now, this is going to be some kind of pizza, because I got a pizza cutter. And then I've got my tweezers and the little thing that goes on the dome. Okay, let's see. What is this going to be? It feels like it's going to be maybe the crust. Oh, no, that's the board and the little non-stick paper you're supposed to stick it on. And then the pizza board, which is pretty accurate. I mean, I like the little pizza board. I think that's pretty cool. So this is going to be some kind of wood-fired pizza. I've done a couple pizzas already. This one looks like tomatoes? Peppers. No, tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. Just going to be like a margarita pizza. Okay, here's your crust. Some leaves, bay leaves maybe, cilantro, who knows. And here's your sauce, and it is a cheese sauce. That's your resin to hold everything together. So which one would this be? It's got tomatoes. Ah, here it is. Get the page together. Yeah, margarita pizza. So that's what it's going to be, is a margarita pizza. And usually these are pretty straightforward. Yeah, you put your cheese on the crust, you put your stuff on, and then put it in the light or the sun outside or under a UV light for 10 minutes, and you're good to go. So we can do that. So let's see if we can open this without completely cutting the package open. I like to save the front of the packages. Now I can say where this was in that that ball, it's been curled a little bit. I think I got it. I'm gonna put it right there, and we're gonna get our cheese sauce. Too bad they didn't give us a little. I mean, I've got a toothpick over here. I can scrape it all out, but it'd be nice if they gave us a spoon or something to really scoop this. That does not look like cheese. It's more of a white sauce than a cheese sauce. It actually looks pink. I've learned with these jars, you just have to be patient and slowly get it out of there. It will come out. It just takes a little time. And I know you can hold them in your hand and warm them up a little bit, and they'll flow a little bit better. Or you get to put them in warm water. I've never had good luck with that because the water gets cold so fast that it really doesn't help me much. So I'd rather just hold them in my hand for a few minutes, and that helps a lot. Okay, that's probably enough. Let me get it off this jar the best I can, at least. Put the lid back on. It's pretty empty. Yeah, I got most of it. Okay, so we need to spread this out way over to the edges. You wouldn't want a pizza with that cheese to the edge or sauce to the edge, so yeah. Now we can open our tomatoes, or maters. We're just gonna put these on here. Try not to push them down in there too far, because they don't look natural if you push them. Only have 3 more, so put one there, put one there. Yeah, don't push them too far because they won't look right. Okay, now I've got my little leaves, whatever they may be. Oops, missed. Okay, so that's going to go outside or in the light. Okay, so here's how the pizza turned out. It turned out pretty good. I like it. I like how it turned out. Still not quite sure what kind of sauce that is, but there it is, one way or the other. It's kind of pink, honestly. And here is the cake. I like the cake. I turned it upside down to make sure no berries fall off. Now I'm going to try to figure out how I can get this little ribbon on there. That will be the fun part. It's already tied, so I'm guessing it. I mean, if it had a little elastic band on it, it would be perfect, but I don't know that they're going to. I don't know if they would have thought about putting a piece of elastic, which that would have cost more money too. So I can't imagine them doing that, but you never know. We shall see. Throw that over there. Hold on, I'm trying to arrange my garbage to where I don't make them. I can pick it all up. No, it's just a bow. Okay, it does have a. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping I won't have to try to. As long as I don't have to tie it, I should be all right. Okay, bow. Put you right there. Oh, it does have a little piece of elastic on it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't think they would do that. And still, I knocked one of the little berries off. It's okay. It's still very hard to get on there because my hands are not what you'd call. I don't have big hands, but I don't have tiny hands either. I knocked another berry off. Oh no. Okay, I got him on. You know, you could have done this at the beginning. It wouldn't have mattered at all. So if you were to do this after me, go ahead and put the bow on first, and then put your frosting and your berries and stuff like that on. That way you're not taking a chance of knocking any of them off, which I've only knocked off those two, so that's not bad. You can see where the little dents were. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I think it looks pretty neat. And I like the pizza. I like the pizza better. Well, that looks pretty cool. I don't know. They're both pretty neat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making more of these. So if you like these, please subscribe. And that way you'll see when I post them. And like the video, give me a thumbs up or give me a comment. I'll usually try to answer them pretty quickly. And I'll see you later.